And welcome to the Rebel Radio podcast as hell answers to me. Hell yeah, that shit was badass. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. The WWII.podcast.com. This is your host, Mark.
This is Matt.
This is Long.
And welcome to the Doomsday show. Not really, but got a lot of news to talk about coming up here soon and a lot of good things. And yeah, man, how are you guys?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm older since last time we spoke. That feels weird. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Older, therefore wiser.
Yeah, that's what I say. The kids, according to the kids, I'm unk status. According to urban slang, that just means you're old. Thanks, kids.
Yeah.
If they only knew, not as old as they think we are. But I feel like there's something about Gen X, man. Our generation long, it's like we treat being in our 40s and 50s differently than previous generations. Like the movie we did today. I mean, Clark Gable was like 45 when he made this movie, and he looks really fucking old.
Really? That's 45?
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was 45.
That's insane, man, to think about that. Yeah. So you put it in that perspective, you're like, oh shit.
He looked late 50s.
I think I'm pretty fucking sexy for 50. I'm just gonna say it. And so yeah, man. It's what it is, right? But no, I feel good though, man. Other than this runny nose that's annoying the shit out of me, I feel fine. I don't know what it is. And I'll try not to do that too much on the show. So yeah, man. I think it's just let's get into it today, man. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, man. D23 happened yesterday. Where was this taking place at? Was it in Vegas or something? Like, why is it all coming out at 10 o'clock at night? I was confused about
Yeah, it's East Coast or West. It's West Coast.
It has to be
sure.
West Coast if it was that late at night. So let's start off. Let's start off with Star Wars. And so we finally got our first trailer for Ahsoka Season 2 and a release date of January 22nd or January 2nd. I don't remember exactly. But it's coming in January. Does this feel like 4 or 5 years in between seasons? God dang, that's ridiculous. But it looks like Anakin's back, Hayden Christian. It looks like lots of action. I love one thing I noticeably different. Man, one thing that bugged me about the first season is how fake looking Admiral Thrawn looked. Man, they fixed the makeup. He looks 100 times better this season.
Yeah, his hairline was fixed.
Yeah, everything looks so much better. It looks like a lot of space battles in this. We get a brief look at the new actor playing Baylan Skoll. But just, it looks epic, man. We get to see, it looks like Ezra hugging Zeb. So some rebels reuniting in here.
Yeah. They did a good job with the casting for Ezra Bridger. Yeah, he was good in the first season, man. And I'm looking forward to it. That was probably the Disney Plus TV shows. Might be one of my favorites. I think maybe it's just because I loved Star Wars Rebels so much. So I'm really looking forward to Season 2 finally coming out. As 2027 is going to be a banner year for Star Wars. Of course, it's 50th anniversary. There is a trailer that was released for the 50th anniversary re-release. I only saw it in leaked versions. I don't think they released an official version of that trailer. And it's, of course, coming out in February, which and people were like, why is it in February instead of in May in the 50th anniversary? Well, because we have a Star Wars movie coming out in May instead. But yeah, it's going to be the 50th anniversary re-release. It is the original versions, the non-special editions, which, whatever. I mean, I'm not one of those people that hate on the special editions. If they re-release the special editions for the 50th anniversary, I'd have been fine with that too. It didn't matter to me. Because I don't know, man. I don't know when the last time you guys watched the OG versions. Don't get me wrong, they're good, but they're rough, man. It's the special edition or special effects are kind of nice. Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah. I think I'm looking forward to the remaster.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll still go see it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Warts and all. So
yeah, I mean,
But how about like some of the content? Will they be edited still? Like Han shot first and all that stuff.
This is the OG versions. It's apparently going to have Han shooting first and all that stuff. So
yeah, and the
Dewbacks
not
don't
having
move.
the Jedi rock number in Return of the Jedi.
Well, it's only Star Wars being re-released.
Yeah.
So yeah. But it opens up the floodgates for the rest of those, of course, eventually. But right now it's just Star Wars. We've got that. Then in May will be Star Wars Starfighter starring Ryan Gosling. And they are not going to release this trailer to the public until in front of Doomsday in December, is what they said. But a leaked version came out, and I thought it looked pretty cool, man.
Huh? Has potential.
Yeah, I thought it looked really cool, man. I mean, let's face it, it's called Star Wars. It should be space battles, and it looks like Starfighter is going to be full of epic space battles.
Yeah, it has Star Wars in the title of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the font is like classic. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looks really... It's directed by Sean Levy, who directed... did he do the first Deadpool movie, I believe?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay, he did Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
And...
I can't remember what else he did.
Starring Ryan Gosling, of course, who's, just... I hate to say he's the it guy now, because he's been the it guy for a while now, but he just seems like he's appeared in everything, which is cool. I think Ryan Gosling's going to be great.
Yeah, but not as much as Pedro Pascal, though.
No.
Pedro Pascal's in everything.
Yeah. And speaking of, if you want to watch Pedro Pascal, The Mandalorian Grogu will be on Disney Plus on September 2nd, very soon. So, along with a Lego Mandalorian special, I believe, as well that day. So that's the Star Wars news that came out. So let's move on to Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's do a little Disney first, because there's a lot of stuff to talk about Marvel.
There's a lot of big Disney announcements.
Yeah, we got Incredibles 3 is in the works for 2028.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen 3 finally announced for December of 2027. That seems like it's been had a release date every year the last 3 or 4 years, and now it is finally coming next December.
Yeah. Some commentators are saying that is kind of like the worst kept secret.
Right.
I guess, because people have known about it. So, what else? Did you see any other announcements, Matt?
I saw the X-Men cast.
Oh yeah. A younger, definitely a younger cast for sure.
Coco 2, which is interesting. That movie was so good. I don't know why it needs a sequel. Just leave Coco alone.
Yeah.
It felt very standalone-ish. It's a great film, but I don't understand the sequel idea to that one.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts anime series.
And a game.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 4 has been known for a while, but yeah.
Oh, has it?
It's the big deal is the release date that was announced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is next year. I didn't really finish part 2 nor part 1, so because the narrative of those stories got a little too complicated, so I was like, nah, I'm good,
Yeah. Anything else? It seems like Disney. Also,
Tangled live action.
Was it?
Yeah,
Tangled. Yeah, well, that's been known for a while now too. Yeah. And yeah, man, but not a lot of Disney TV shows announced. I thought was interesting. Other than, I guess we can move on to Marvel. Other than Vision Quest, which has been in the works for a while.
Yeah, Vision Quest.
And but it seems like Kevin Feige did mention last year that they were going to back away from some of the Marvel Disney Plus TV shows. And it seems like they are headed that direction. They realize they spread themselves too thin. Let's get focused back on the films. And I think the same should be done for Star Wars. I think Ahsoka Season 2 is great. The animated stuff is great. But let's get focused back on making films.
Will they be able to tie up everything in Season 2? Or do you think there'll be a Season 3?
Ahsoka?
Yeah, because
it's tough to say.
It just says Season 2. It would have said series
or the final season.
Yeah,
I wonder that because there were rumors at one time of there being a Mandalorian Ahsoka crossover film that was going to be done for Disney Plus, and maybe they're still headed that direction.
Yeah,
we'll see. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Vision Quest looked interesting. I didn't love WandaVision. That was okay. I didn't even watch Agatha, which I guess ties in with it all.
I watched all of Agatha. That's actually pretty good. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. It looks like I don't know. I don't know what to make of the Vision trailer. It was like, okay, it looks cool, I guess.
It's cool. James Spader, Ultron, as in his human form, which is interesting. So tie up loose ends, I guess, from this WandaVision trilogy.
Right. And there's talks that it like will bridge between Doomsday and Secret Wars. So I guess maybe they're hinting that the Vision will be in Secret Wars. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. Yeah, let's talk Doomsday. Why not, man? So we got a new trailer. It's a teaser again. my oldest son wanted to argue me, that's 2 minutes, it's not a teaser. Well, it's a teaser based on content and the fact that it really doesn't show a whole lot. It's just because it's 2 minutes doesn't mean it's a full trailer. But it shows enough. Man, Doom is going to be a bad motherfucker. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Rising Sentinels.
He's Rising Sentinels. He looks like he blew up half of the Fantastic Four Earth, is which I'm assuming that is. He catches Stormbringer in midair and tells him, "Hell answers to me." I'm like, "Oh shit, that's dope." I mean, December 18th, man. I think everyone's excited. A lot of people are excited. Now, hopefully, it all lives up to the hype.
Yeah,
there's a lot of hype behind it.
Although I've heard some interesting rumors that there have been screenings at the studio of the early cuts, and sounds like the studio execs are like, they're a little iffy about it, but we'll see. Not as confident as Endgame or Infinity War, but hopefully they'll get it fixed up, by the time December rolls around.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's still enough time. I mean, there's other movies have had. I mean, Spider-Man: Brand New Day test screenings were not very good, and it turned out great. So
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, a lot of movies have a history of that. You hear about test screenings going well. Then there's some test screenings that played really well, like The Flash, and then didn't turn into box office numbers, and
Yeah.
So you never know.
Did that whole thing with Ezra Miller bothered you?
No.
I know you mentioned a little bit of it too.
No, I mean, I just figured the guy was a creep, but whatever. I still enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like some like some fans who aren't comic book superhero movie fans at all, like super casual movie watchers, they're like saying that, oh, I'm not watching that movie because of all that stuff about Ezra Miller. I was like, okay, well, fair enough, and this is from a, casual moviegoers and, not normies, as I like to say.
Right.
Normies.
So,
I mean, maybe I'm just mean. I've never really let, like, someone's personal shit keep me from enjoying their art or watching a movie. Now, I feel like...
Unless they murdered someone.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm
murder
not watching that.
Or hurting children. Like,
yeah.
Even the Kevin Spacey stuff, man, like, we recently did The Usual Suspects a few months ago, and it didn't keep me from rewatching and enjoying the film. I just, I maybe a little more reserved about him and whether he was guilty or not, but, he seems to have been not found guilty from what I can tell, and he's working again. So sometimes you have to let things play out, and see how they go. And in Ezra Miller's case, he seems to have disappeared from the spotlight and just realized maybe his career was blacklisted, and I'm just going to move on. I think he's doing theater now. So
yeah,
interesting.
Talk about fall from grace, man. 10 years ago, Kevin Spacey was on top of the world.
Yeah,
with his Netflix show and all that.
Mm-hmm. And so we have. It's interesting. So we knew that we had 2 movies come out in 2028. We had Black Panther 3 and Ghost Rider. Now we have X-Men added that, as was announced at D23. So now, after Secret Wars being the only movie in 2027, we're going to have 3 films in 2028. And it doesn't stop there because, we can't deny Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman stirring the pot. Y'all see their little video? Like, hey, let's make a Spider-Man Deadpool movie. And Wolverine's like, Hugh Jackman's like, what about me? Because the rumor is that the next Spider-Man film could be in 2028 as well. And it could have Deadpool and Wolverine in it. So 2028 could be really interesting. But let's stick with the X-Men announcement, though. Obviously it's a reboot cast. And I think it's safe to say a lot of the X-Men are going to die in Doomsday or Secret War so they can reboot this sucker. And Adam Driver's going to play Mr. Sinister, which I think is really fucking cool. The rest of the cast, a bunch of young unknown actors and actresses I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with. But I like the looks of the cast. The direction they're going. So we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
I liked Adam Driver's little remote thing where he was like, I'm going to be playing X-Men. Wait, I mean, Nathaniel Milgray.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I wonder if they'll do a X-Men versus Avengers movie like the comic book series. So, but that's like probably a couple years down the line. So, or House of M or whatever Jonathan Hickman wrote in the recent years. So, yeah, I'm interested in seeing how the MCU course corrects the Fox continuity. So, yeah, I was just reading about how I saw an interview with Hugh Jackman.
It's got to be Battle World, right?
Well,
Battle World's DC.
No, Secret Wars was Battle World.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it?
Well, I think what they're going to do, I have a strange feeling they're going to implement elements of the 1986 Secret Wars with Battle World along with the newer Secret Wars.
Yeah, Battle World. Yeah.
I think, because I don't think we're going to get the Beyonder in this stuff, but I think they're going to implement some version of the modern Secret Wars story along with the classic.
Yeah. Isn't like Dr. Doom doing this stuff because of the Beyonder or something?
Yeah. So I have a feeling maybe they're going to implement some different story elements and combine them together to tell a story. So we'll see. It's hard to say. It's still a little early.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited for X-Men, man. You'll see where it goes. And will Hugh Jackman appear in it? Or will they recast Wolverine?
Where's my Godzilla Supernova trailer, man?
Well, that's not Disney, bro.
I know. I keep seeing all these announcements and stuff. And
well, I have a feeling you remember New Empire? We didn't get the first trailer for New Empire until like 4 months before it came out. And I think they're going to do that with this. I think that since Toho still has some say over this stuff, I think they're going to let -0 come out first and not have the two interfere with each other.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So we might have to wait a little while, man.
We might have to see it. We'll probably see it in November. Probably.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. You'll be all right. I mean, listen, are you super
I'm
excited?
barely hanging on, man.
Are you super excited for Supernova, honestly?
Yes, I am.
I mean, New Empire was okay.
New Empire's great, actually.
It was fun. New Empire was fun.
Yeah.
It was all right.
It didn't try to be.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it as much as the other Godzilla and Kong movie.
I like it more on different multiple viewings. So
yeah,
that's my jam.
It's hard to top Godzilla and Kong though with Mechagodzilla though. That shit was badass.
Yeah. So. Or Godzilla -1.
Right.
Freaking won an Oscar.
But man, did we miss anything at D23? I think we covered a lot of it, man. There's a lot of news, man.
Yeah.
A lot of exciting stuff coming out. And all right, well, let's get into some things we watched or checked out this week or played. And I'll go first, I guess, since I didn't go first last week. I didn't watch. I did watch a little bit. I don't know. I kind of watched this show back in the day, and you guys might, I don't know if you'll give me a hard time or not, but it was on Stars, and that show Spartacus. Man,
oh yeah,
dude, they had all 4 seasons for $5.
That's
the
not
entire
bad.
bundle on Fandango. So I'm like, I'm going to buy this, so I have to watch it with commercials. And I had seen most of the first season, man. It's nothing but violence and sex.
Yep,
but also it's well written too. That's the strange thing about it.
Yeah.
Like, on the surface, it's like
and
you find yourself getting caught up in the story because it actually is pretty well written. It's not always the best acted show, and the special effects are kind of ridiculous because it's a 2010-11 TV show, but it's actually pretty well written, man, and it's intriguing, and the action sequences are done very well, and there's lots of naked chicks in it. Probably a few too many,
Lawless, especially.
Yeah, probably a few too many penises in it too, but but it's good, man. So I've been watching that, man, for $5 for all 3 seasons of the original show and the prequel season. So 33 episodes for $5. I was like, you know what? I'll do it. So I've been watching that. And I like it. And I'm not ashamed to enjoy TNA action movies or TV shows, even at my ripe old age. Other than that, man, I did finish X-Men 97 season 2. It is done. Only 9 episodes this season.
Really?
I mean, the first season was 10. This one was only 9 for some reason.
Did it feel like I haven't watched it yet. I'm still waiting on Ahsoka before I re-subbed with Disney. Did it feel like they were speed running through story arcs like they did in the first season, or did it kind of take its time a little bit more? Like, remember in the first season they did the Inferno. I feel
like the first season they were trying to capture the vibe of the 90s X-Men, where they did story arcs over 2 or 3 episodes.
Executioner Song. They cramped a lot of story arcs.
But I feel this one tells more of a full story over the 9 episodes. So it's not as crammed.
Okay.
But I do think this season, because of that, serves better as a binge watch. Because like the first season, you could watch, an episode every week and you weren't missing. This time I think you'll enjoy it more as a binge watch because you're waiting for things to happen, as it unfolds. Really great season finale. I do think it was a really good season finale. And it stays like the first season. It understands that the people that watched it in the 90s grew up watching this, so it is definitely a little bit more edgier. Kids can still watch it, but it definitely deals with some dark themes, which I appreciate the fact that they're not treating us like children that watch the original, so very good, man. I really like it. Other than that, man, I think that's really all I watched this week, other than the movie that we are going to cover here soon.
Matt, make sure you check your age before you watch X-Men 97.
Yeah, man. These 7-year-olds can't handle it.
Just messing with you, Matt.
Silly.
Yo, you got to pay a little price for missing out on Mark's birthday.
Yeah. I wish I was there. That would have been fun, man.
Yeah.
Could have brought the karaoke machine. We could all taken turns singing Pearl Jam songs for Mark. Interstate Love Song.
I'm gonna slap you.
Anything. Enough about corporate sellout grunge bands. I watched.
What happens in September? Oh, nothing.
Nothing. It's not even a month.
Let's remember 9/11. I could have sworn there's something else happening on 9/11.
Yeah,
September doesn't exist.
My mom's birthday's in September. Other than that, I can't remember anything else happening in September.
Dang. It's all good. Helldivers came out with a new thing. The Illuminate have a void, and the creatures that come from it look pretty creepy. There was a Warhammer 40K collaboration war bond, and I went ahead and saved up before this came out, and I was able to get into the 3rd level of the war bond, get the bolt pistol and the marksman rifle.
So how's that pistol, huh?
The pistol that's like shooting a 44 Magnum. It's just boom.
Well, in 40K lore, the one bullet can go through 3 feet of concrete.
Wow. Yeah. I believe it.
Yeah. So
it's like having a miniature tank in your hand, dude.
Yeah, basically. How many bullets in the magazine?
I want to say it's like 6.
Wow. Okay, so you better aim good then.
Yeah.
Make those shots count.
Make them count, dude.
What's the recoil like on that?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of recoil.
Does it feel like a hand cannon?
Yes, it is definitely like a hand cannon. You're just boom.
Well, those are designed for 7-foot-tall superhumans.
Yes.
So,
yep.
A little helldiver holding onto a pistol like that's like a child holding a bolt pistol. But yeah, that's funny.
And the monsters they made Illuminate a lot stronger now. They swarm you like Terminids now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. And so I've now I load out with the Cremator, which is basically the flamethrower on steroids. You got the tank on your back, and I just everything on fire. I just walk back and then sweep left to right, right to left, and just.
How does it work on the cyber soldiers?
I haven't tried the new weapons on the automaton front.
Yeah, the automatons.
And I haven't gotten the chance to use the Cremator on them too. I've used the belt. I've used the belt-fed grenade launcher on automatons, but yeah, that's something I'll have to try out. I bet using them on the Hulks are pretty. It's got to be pretty handy. It's probably not very useful unless you're fighting unless you're fighting a Hive Lord, or I forget what the giant creature is in the Terminids right now. I can't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I bet it's good for heavy because it's heavy armor penetrating,
mm-hmm.
and it seems like it does a better job than the Senator. The Ultimatum, especially because the Ultimatum you've got like 2 shots, and it's like a mini nuke that gun. But it's been fun. I definitely I haven't been able to. I was working my way up. I moved it down to level 4 to try out the new bad guys, and then once I got a feel for what I wanted to use and how I wanted to, load out for them, I went up to level 5. And it's much harder. There's a big difference on level 5, and so that's hard. It's
solo, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even if you have a mech, because they swarm you, and it's like good luck trying to get away. It's like I even load out with like 2 sentries because I always plan on like getting to the extraction, or if I've got to contain something, I've got extra firepower. But yeah, man, good luck fighting those guys. It's fun though. If you hop on, definitely try that campaign out. Other than that, as far as streaming, I did watch the new Running Man. I did enjoy it. It's definitely a little bit different than the old one. I know it's supposed to be more accurate to the book. But
who wrote the book?
Stephen King.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's right.
Under the alias.
For some reason, I got him mixed up with Philip K. Dick. Wrote
it. Okay.
Yeah. Dick wrote Total Recall. That's the other famous Schwarzenegger movie.
Yeah.
But I like that. It's got some nods to Arnold in it, like the money, the double dollars from the movie have Arnold's face on it, like he's the president. So I like that little nod. You've got Thanos. Who's the guy that played Thanos?
Josh Brolin.
Yeah, Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin's the bad guy, and it's all he plays a good bad guy. He does a good job in this film. It's entertaining. It's definitely worth a watch if you've got it on streaming. I did go ahead and
Edgar Wright films. It's an Edgar Wright film, so I'm sure it's got some value.
Oh yeah, it's got some good action in it.
Snappy dialogue.
Good story. I feel like I know it didn't do very well in the box office, but it's a good movie.
Well, because they keep trying to I like Glenn Powell. They keep trying to present him as a leading man, but I don't think audiences are super familiar with him yet to have him lead everything.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That makes sense.
especially a popular, especially a remake. I mean, nothing against remakes. Sometimes movies can be remade, but maybe not the best thing to put them in. I want to watch it. I just haven't sat down and watch it yet. Because I mean, I'm not like a diehard Arnold fan as much as you are. Like, I don't think the original's so great that it could have been redone. It's an okay Arnold film.
Yeah, it just has some.
I still haven't watched Commando from beginning to end.
Really,
only bits and pieces.
I mean, if you've seen any '80s action film, you've seen Commando.
Yeah, dude, had to have.
If you've seen The Expendables, you've seen Commando.
Yeah. Stick around. Other than that, I bought Evil Dead Burn. I've been wanting to watch the movie. And
that means it'll be on streaming next week, people.
Yeah, it's going to be announced 2 weeks. It'll be on streaming. I wanted to see it in theaters.
That's the latest one.
That's the latest one.
Yeah.
Of the new trilogy or the new series. Now it's gonna. I think the next one is Evil Dead Wrath, set to come out in a couple years. And so basically the premise of this whole web, it's tied to the original film. And basically like whenever Bruce Campbell's character Ash goes back in time, there's multiple books of the Necronomicon. And so these are about those other versions of the books. Like the first Evil Dead, the first new Evil Dead, the 2013 with the same title. That's supposed to be a different book. And then the one that's found in, I think they're in New York in Evil Dead Rise.
Long since these remakes came out, 2013, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been 13 years. And then Evil Dead Burn, it talks about the lore of the people who found out how to kill and subdue these Deadites with with actual weapons. It's a group called the Wise Men, and it kind of explores a family of one of the Wise Men, and that's why the Deadites come and terrorize this family. It's definitely a lot of people said it's the weakest of all the Evil Dead films, and I wouldn't say that's putting it in a bad in a bad light, because I think they're all solid or better. I think it's a decent film. It's solid. It's terrorizing. It's graphic.
Until they make 20 of them.
Yeah.
Like,
it's kind of funny. My roommate.
Insidious. It's like, what?
Oh yeah, Insidious.
Yeah, my roommate. He's a big Evil Dead fan, but he doesn't like the new iteration because it lacks the humor. It's just way too horror oriented or something.
I've heard that from fellows I've talked to at work. We start talking movies. They don't like the new ones either. They just say it doesn't capture what the originals were trying to capture.
This one does have more humor, but it does not have the same humor that the Sam Raimi films had.
Yeah, it's just more horror oriented or something like that.
Yeah, it's not a true horror comedy. It's like to get a more recent Evil Dead flick. It's not even a flick. You'd watch the Ash versus the Evil Dead, and watch him in when did that come out? 2010.
I tried watching that, man. I didn't like it. It just felt like it was just kind of dumb. It was
all right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just dumb.
Mm-hmm. But I would say wait till it comes on streaming. I just bought it because I own the other two. And
don't worry, Matt. I won't watch it at all.
I still say Obsession is a better horror film. And congrats on Indy Neverett for getting the role of Rogue. I think she's really going to pull it off. And she was smart for taking so little money for that role to showcase what she can do.
Yeah, she wanted to do Mystique apparently.
Oh, she could have done Mystique too.
Yeah, but I'm I'm not a Mystique stan like most people are. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that it, Matt?
That's it. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Um, I just had a morbid curiosity this weekend, and it's like, oh, I haven't seen this, weird off the wall kaiju movie in a long time. So I decided to put on the South Korean movie Dragon Wars, D Wars,
Okay.
from the early 2000s,
Oh,
and
that's
had
the one with the really pretty rough CGI, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and it had Robert Forster in it.
right.
And like I can't finish this,
It's
so
not very good.
yeah, not even as a background noise. I couldn't
Yeah,
even finish it. So
I've
Wow.
tried to watch it too at one time, a long time ago. I'm like, God, this
yeah,
isn't very good.
yeah. So I tried out a bunch of random games on my phone. Uh, I showed you guys one screenshot. Surprised didn't hear a reaction from Mark. Uh,
I
of a
mean,
certain
what?
elf.
I mean, it was a giant pair of Giganzas. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was like trying to say, Apple Play Store would never, Apple Store
Oh
would never
yeah,
have that, and then you
and
showed
I
it, and I'm
looked it
like,
up,
no, you ruined my
dude.
narrative.
So I mean, I tried to download it, and it downloaded, but good lord, it takes up a lot of space on your phone.
Yeah, it
So
does.
I already deleted it.
Yeah, I deleted it too after I sent that screenshot. So pre-ordered the next Pixel phone, Pixel 11.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I'm looking forward to that. So I have a Pixel 7, so it's getting pretty up there, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And uh, waiting on my Godzilla Kong figures to come in. You see how things move in phases there, Mark? Like I go through my Transformers phase, and then now I'm back
Hmm.
onto my Godzilla phase. So yeah, and I ordered a King Ghidorah figure, so another one. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's coming in this week. But
Nice.
that's it for me. So nothing much going.
All right. Well, sounds good. Let's get into today's featured film, man. A film that long throughout there on the docket to do, and I was curious about it and saw it was on Prime, so I was like, let's do it, man. And that movie is Run Silent, Run Deep with Burt Lancaster and Clark Gable. It's 1959, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And so long since you picked this movie, go ahead and summarize it for us.
Basically, this is stars Burt Lancaster, who's a soon-to-be captain. Looking forward to his first patrol until Clark Gable uh, comes on board and takes command of his submarine to go to a certain seaway called the Bungo Straits, where a Japanese destroyer captain, sunk his first submarine. Basically, it's a Moby Dick tale set in a submarine movie.
Oh, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, and it's you know really a big old uh, drama about the crew dealing with the guy's command style, Clark Gable's
Mm-hmm.
command style, versus the popular younger commander. And but yeah, leadership dynamic going from, well, let's just follow the leader until the leader's not able to command, and then you
Yeah.
figured, hey, we have orders not to be in the seaway, and then he was kind of against going to that seaway, the Bungo Straits. Burt Lancaster was against going there, but he has command since the captain, Clark Gable, was incapacitated in a major action, and so it was like, we're out here anyway, so might as well do it.
Yep.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
Gable was 57, not 47, 45.
Oh, okay.
Still, he still looks older for 57.
Yeah. But
yeah, man. First off, I just want to say, I like this movie quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
And because I did not like Master and Commander very much, as you know, one of your other, I know you appreciate war films, and I do too, and that's okay. I just didn't. I find Master and Commander kind of boring, but I actually liked this movie. I liked it because it was, I think a submarine movie. It's really important for it to feel tight, if that makes sense, because of the close encounters they deal with.
Yeah.
And that 90-minute runtime, this felt tight. It starts off. Not, I wouldn't say slow, but you have to develop the characters. And once it gets going, it's extremely well acted.
Yeah.
It keeps your attention fully, especially for a 1958 film shot in black and white. But it looks good. I mean, man, my first impression of this were for 1958, the matte paintings and special effects actually hold up pretty well.
Yeah.
And I think it's because it's in black and white. I think if it was in color, maybe it wouldn't look as good. And I think there is a colorized version of this film, but I'm glad I watched it in black and white. Because I thought it looked really great.
The submarine set looks good.
Yeah,
too.
The miniature effects and the submarines they use, it looked really nice. And it is an interesting story where that he comes on board against a popular crew, but yet he gains their trust by winning their first battle. And they're like, okay, maybe he does know what they're doing. But when he keeps getting a little bit more crazy, I wouldn't say crazy, or just a little bit more
obsessive,
ambitious, then they start backing off, and of course the mutiny occurs, and then he gets injured. And but at the end, they do all come together and work together to solve the conflict,
and to survive, basically. Yeah,
because they were on. I mean, the intensity in those last 20 minutes when that Japanese sub is out there, and they're like, and they can't see it, and they like, are they going to get hit or not? Man, like, could you imagine?
Yeah,
your heart's beating out of your chest. You're like, whoa! It was really well done. The drama and the intensity of it.
Yeah. Then there was that seed this is a very well written movie too, where like their first encounter contact was a Japanese submarine, and everyone was so mad at Clark Gable's character for not engaging that submarine while they had the chance, and it came back and bit him in the butt at the end of the movie. There was that one scene in the middle of the movie when they were being attacked, and that poor kid got crushed by a torpedo.
Yeah.
It's not shown graphically, but it's really heavily implied. So anyways, I want to ask Matt, what were your first impressions of the movie?
So whenever I looked up the movie, I was like, man, this is old. So this is my first impression. This is old. And then it's got a good story though. It's not, as far as submarine movies go, I don't put it above Crimson Tide. I still like that jousting a little bit better.
I think two different eras of films though too.
Yeah. Though this has its own jousting. This has its own, backlash.
Cat and mouse, you mean?
Cat and mouse. And so I like that there's the vendetta, the whole vendetta about the ship that sunk Gary's ship that put him at the desk job, and then now he has the chance to go after it, but it's not very smart because they've got a submarine underneath them. Lo and behold, they are not in the position that they think they're in.
Yeah.
And so they have to play it smart. So and then he has to concede his command to get out of there. So there's there is a what would you classify that as? I don't know. He has an enlightenment and is able to do the right thing so that the men can get out of there.
What do you I wanted to ask you, this is your first movie you ever watched with Burt Lancaster and
I think so.
Clark Gable, huh?
Yeah.
So what are your first impressions on the both actors? Like, as far as like, did you like, oh, okay, I get why they're leading men or whatever.
Yeah, I understand. They do have good command of the screen.
Yeah.
But I guess they were having some trouble behind the scenes. Like there was a lot of head bashing.
Well, some of it though was Gable was not feeling well the entire film, he was sick. He had back issues, and filming in close quarters bothered him a lot. So he was very apparently agitated a lot.
It helps for the movie.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Lancaster, he didn't want to get wet, right? He didn't want to ruin his makeup and stuff like that. So there's a lot of scenes where there's water involved and the crew gets wet, but he doesn't. He's always dry.
Huh.
And so
I've always thought he was kind of a down and dirty type actor, but I believe like this movie was one of the first movies that Lancaster produced himself.
Yes.
A little bit outside the studio system. So he had the movie he wanted to make. And this is like one of the first productions that were helmed by an actor, like they are more common today than back then. It was kind of like, whoa, an actor funding his own films,
Right.
one of the first few indie films too, independent films.
I mean, for me, I've only seen clips of Gable and Going with the Wind, and I've seen Burt Lancaster in Gunfight in the OK Corral when he played Wyatt Earp, and I've seen Field of Dreams, which he was much older. That's really only my familiar. I know who they are, but they definitely have that classic golden Hollywood look, handsome leading men, commanding screen presence, which was very typical of actors back then. You're not going to have a leading man like nowadays. Who's a good example who's a leading man is not your prototypical handsome classic actor. I just can't think of one on top, but this definitely fits that mold for Hollywood back then.
Yeah. I can't think of. It's like my favorite lead actor, classic lead actor is definitely Gregory Peck. He has a lot of great roles, and he's one of my favorite classic Hollywood actors. And then Henry Fonda, also very good at. James Stewart.
Yeah, I've always been partial to Stewart.
Yeah, Jimmy Stewart. Who else? Cary Grant.
Grant's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don
Rickles.
Yeah, it's the film debut for Don Rickles.
Yeah.
Which I saw.
He still looks the same, by the way.
Yeah, sure is. Yeah.
He still looks the same. He looks like he's never aged, even in the 15. Okay, all right. He looked slightly younger, but yeah.
Still has the messed up hairline. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that grumpy face he has.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, he's kind of like what that line that Marty McFly said about Strickland. It's like, Jesus, does that guy ever look young? He's always looked the same. So.
Yeah. Man, is this the oldest movie we've covered?
Ooh.
I'm trying to think.
No, I think maybe Wizard of Oz.
We've never done Wizard of Oz.
We never did Wizard of Oz.
No.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
That would be the oldest.
I can't say I ever would.
Yeah, probably wouldn't.
You said that was Mary,
Yeah, it was her favorite movie. And I'm just like, I don't think Wizard of Oz is that great. It's okay. I know maybe that's blasphemy in Hollywood or movie fans saying that. Like, it's okay. I appreciate it for what it did at the time, but like, yeah, movie's all right.
Would you have a choice between Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind? Which would you
Gone with the
Probably
Wind?
neither. Gone with the Wind is boring.
What?
It's boring, dude.
And it's a
How dare you?
And it's a revisionist
classic.
No, and it's a revisionist racist movie too. So
that's the one with the Nazis, right?
No.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind's a Civil War movie.
Or that's Sound of Music. That's with the Nazis.
Sound of Music. Yeah. Yeah. I've never seen Sound of Music ever. And I don't plan on.
No?
Yeah, it's not my jam. As far as classic movies are concerned. No, we've seen Forbidden Planet. That's pretty old.
Oh yeah, Forbidden Planet.
Yeah.
With the great
You missed out
Leslie
on that
Nielsen.
one. You had to miss that episode recording, didn't you, Matt?
1956. That's probably the oldest movie we've done.
No, I did that one.
You did that with us? Yeah, we had a guest. Yeah.
We had Rob.
Yeah.
That's probably the oldest sin. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up though, and I'll come back with that information next week. See if
There
that's
has
the
to be a
oldest movie.
Disney animated movie we've seen. Some Disney animated movies look new, but they're actually like from the 30s and 40s. So who
But then
knows?
we haven't really
When
done
was the
any
original
classic.
War of the Worlds?
Oh,
War
War of the Worlds is
old.
50s of some point, or maybe early 60s.
Well, didn't we do the first Godzilla movie? That's 1954.
Right.
53 War of the Worlds. We covered that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that might be it.
Yeah.
That might be the oldest movie we've done.
Yeah. All right. Let's. But yeah, man, Run Solid, Run Deep, man, I think it's a solidly acted flick. With good production values. They use a lot of miniatures, which were considered, this is 20 years for Star Wars, man. The use of miniatures and sets and matte paintings was considered groundbreaking in 1958. And, even though we had movies like Forbidden Planet and things like that and a lot of science fiction films, but I think it had to do with the underwater stuff. It had not really been done before. Yeah. The war films that we had at this point were shot on ship decks and on top of, ships and things like that. So thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Lo.
Oh, I wanted to make this note too, that it was also directed by one of the great directors of all time. It's Robert Wise, the guy who did The Earth Stood Still and other classic films. Star Trek: The Motion Picture, which is his least favorite film. But yeah, Robert Wise is one of the most prolific.
Man, we've never done The Day
director.
They Were Stood Still. I like that movie actually.
The old one,
Mm-hmm.
the original,
yeah, I like
or the Keanu Reeves one.
No, we've never done either one. I mean, the Keanu Reeves one was okay, but it's not the original.
Yeah.
But, the original is a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But no, I liked watching. It was fun to watch this with seeing a couple of classic all-time greats like Clark Gable and Burt Lancaster, and see them. It reminded me a lot of, like, you compared it to Crimson Tide, which is a fair comparison because they're both submarine movies. But I think they're two different eras of Hollywood. But it was a lot like Hackman and Washington going at it, man. This is seeing Lancaster and Gable go at it.
Yeah.
And,
I was actually nervous about this film because I didn't know if you're going to hate it or love it. And then, usually if you hate a film that I pick, you would immediately text about it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you have me watching?
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to put the Peanut Butter Falcon on the docket and make you watch it, since you complain about the title. And so you watch it and you realize, damn, this is actually a good movie.
I was joking. But I did see that title. I was like, what the hell is that?
It could end up here in the next month. Who knows? If it's,
I've never heard of that.
To see if it's streaming.
Yeah.
Good film.
But here's the filmography real quick for Robert Wise. Let's see. He was Best Picture, Best Director for West Side Story, the original one. He also directed Sound of Music, funny enough. Body Snatchers, the Body Snatchers original.
No, we did that. So we have the Robert Wise film.
Yeah. 1945 Body Snatcher.
Yeah.
No, wait.
No.
Just
so not the other one.
Yeah, not the Invasion of the Body. The Day the Earth Stood Still in 51. Run Solid, Run Deep in 58. The Haunting, which I've always wanted to see. The Andromeda Strain. And Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Maybe I should put The Haunting on this Halloween October month. I wonder if it's available to watch. And I believe Vincent Price is in this. No, it's not.
Vincent Price?
No, it's not. No.
The legend.
But yeah, that's the main inspiration of the remake, Matt, that you might be familiar with.
It's funny because you mentioned Vincent Price, and I have been looking at Hammer horror movies that might be available streaming, because we've never actually done one. And I feel like we need to do a Hammer horror film on one of our Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And there's some good ones. The Mummy is really good. Their version of The Mummy. There's some good ones out there. So.
Yeah. It's Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing.
Yeah. Run Solid, Run Deep, man. I think it's pretty solid. I think I give it a pretty solid B+, almost an A-. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, B+.
B+ or B.
Well acted film. All right, next week, man, we are going to do a revisit we're only doing a couple of these this year. We just did Terminator 2 recently, and we did this movie way back, man. I want to say like somewhere around episode 107, 108, somewhere around there. So it's been a few years, and we're going to revisit it for its 40th anniversary. And we're going to go deep on this because the movie itself is only an hour and 20 minutes. It is an animated film. We're going to go deep and talk about our love of this this IP and get into why this movie changed animated films, I think, in some ways for to not just be Disney movies. That is Transformers, the movie, the original animated classic. Next week is 40th anniversary, which was actually on August 7th. And it's getting re-released in theaters next month. So we're going to talk it. We're going to sandwich it in between its actual release and its theatrical re-release here next month. And revisit Transformers, the movie, next week on the show. And we haven't done a top 5 since the 500th episode. So I think we're going to do a top 5 next week. Maybe our top 5 favorite Transformers. Who knows? We'll come up with something between now and then. And have some fun with it and talk Transformers, the movie, next week on the Rebel Radio Podcast, which is at the rebelradiopodcast.com on all the apps, as always, that you can listen to us. And this has been Mark.
This has been Matt.
This is Long.
And remember, as always, just go there and
do it.